Michael, so how does it work? Well, James Connolly appeared 100 years ago for the Danann apartheid government and usurped the authority of the militians. Now, I went into Dunleary and I asked them, did they know who the O'Neill is? A lot of them are lying to me, I know that, because that's just the way they are. Them 7 stars there, yeah? Gilgamesh, the Egyptian that built the Sphinx and the pyramids to make it in his leave. The pyramids are based on them 7 things, them 7 stars, the 7 sisters. And what you'll notice as well, not anywhere in Ireland, they don't let you lie on the benches, but they let you lie on that bench there, look. Why? Because there's a knife over the head of the homeless. They value the plough, they value the hazel, and they value the goddess. Now the Ishtar rising, these are the god men. This is idolatry, they idolize him. That's what you're looking at. You're looking at usurpation and the replacing of lies, the replacing of the truth with lies. Our island, my family's existed here for thousands of years. So if you live in Ireland, you think that the world evolved around the 1916 revolution. And what happened in that revolution? Well, he promised the sun, moon and the stars, obviously. But what happened? The Danann, who established this town on the slavery of the Milesian people. Viking traders, V5, Jack and the Beanstalk and traders. That's them. And they propagate lies. And they propagate all sorts. Murder. A lot of murder. To this day you can get murdered for saying the wrong thing about the revolution, the hamster wheel that they call the revolution and the god men. And if you ask a couple of questions about anything period in our history before that, they won't know. So I said to a couple of girls, if I take your dog off you, say it's a bull mastiff called Rover, and I bring it over there and call it a Jack Russell called Shep, does it make it my dog? All of them said no. So the O'Neill, and this country is the Kingdom of Eire, and the O'Neill was the original man that owned the dog. Who owns the dog? Who owns the country? What legitimacy has the revolutionaries got? You see, it just opens up something that we should all know about, but most people probably haven't asked themselves these questions because of the mind control of the Danann, because that's what they are, deceivers that come from the serpent race. If they can put all of these things like Jack and the Beanstalk in the Bible right in front of everybody's eyes and convince them not to read the Old Testament, that the Old Testament is not relevant because Jesus done away with it, even though all of his teachings came from the Old Testament, except for 1 or 2. It just got to show you how messed up the world really is. There's no truth in the world. So, woe to them who deny the stranger's rights. There's rights to go with the O'Neill and the clan. Inalienable rights that were given by God. That's why they're called sire. Because you have the right as an O'Neill to sire the next generation. Well, any woman in Galatia, any woman, queen or beggar, that's the way it works. That's why the title sire comes from. To sire the children, the good seed. But because they know better now, so they won't even submit to the rule of their husband these days. The women, they usurp the authority of man. And they lies as well. Do you know how many lies I've been told today by the people in this country? Now Jesus is going to return soon. And do you think that the angels will will leave you down here to lie to Jesus? Or do you be sent down to get rid of you first? Before you get near the Most High King? As I said, these questions are very important and they are relevant. Believe me. They're more relevant than most people would like to accept. So there you have the pyramids over there, look. You got 4 pyramids. You shall not sojourn in Egypt, you shall not return to Egypt, but adopt the way of the Egyptian. There's the Egyptian over there. To the Danann. when a certain president came to this country, he said, from the widest place, which is mentioned in the Bible, as the widest part of the province, he will seduce many and come in with flattery. So you had Enda Kenny and another fella over there beside Cobby Fitch. What's it called? Trinity College. That's the widest part of the province. That's the widest part in this town. It's all in the Bible. People don't want to hear it. They're done an apartheid government. That's what we have. We have an apartheid government based on tyranny and lies and murder and usurpation. So if the government's based on the usurpation of the authority of the militias, it's not surprising that the women have it in their head that they can usurp the authority of a man and nothing will happen to them, because now they haven't been brought to bear for their treachery yet. So what more of insult would you want than to throw than to take the part of the thief, the Dannon thief, and try and make the O'Neill, or the descendant of the O'Neill, homeless and a beggar? What wrath will God throw down from heaven onto his heads? Fire and brimstone? The sword? There's a lot of laughter goes on because they're mocking, they like to mock. But I assure you, I'm a man of the word, and I can assure you, it's not a mocking, laughing matter. In no way, shape or form is it. You shouldn't trifle with people in this position, because it's a very foolish thing to do. That's Egypt over there, look. Usury, the excessive interest of money, all of these things. The whole Egyptian black magic masonry, the Dannon apartheid government lies. The lies is the bread and butter of these some people. That don't lady town all you done was tell me lies. One person told me the truth. There was a foreign girl. I says, oh, you must be a foreigner. They told me the truth. And it's true.